AI is changing the creator economy faster than most people realize, and within the next 18 months, a huge portion of creators and entrepreneurs are going to be left behind or forgotten, and I don't want that to be you. But not to worry, because I have spent the last several months going deep with AI, studying it, using it, and recalibrating everything about how I think about building a brand and an online business that lasts. Before I share my new AI resilient framework with all of you, know that you are not alone if you feel overwhelmed by AI, behind on when things are headed, or worried that your brand is becoming less relevant. If that's you, I'm about to launch my AI Resilient Creators Community. Right now, I'm running a founding member scholarship giveaway, so one person is going to win a full annual membership completely free. So if you want to be in the running, go fill out the short application now and come back to this video. First, I want to quickly share how I got here, because the path that I took is actually proof how AI can work for you, and it has nothing to do with being super techie or by following one of these overhyped AI gurus. So many of you know that I ran an organic YouTube marketing business before, and I got it running so well that it gave me the time and financial freedom to take my mom to Europe for her 50th birthday. And during that trip, AI was helping me behind the scenes. So I was sending out emails to my list, responding to leads, closing sales, and I only briefly checked in on things during like train rides. And during that trip, I made it over $12,000, and I was able to be present and enjoy that trip. And that made me realize that this is what AI is supposed to do. It's supposed to free up our time so that we can live our life and show up as a human being instead of a machine. And so I came back from that trip with clarity that I hadn't had in years, and it called me to expand, because YouTube marketing was never the full picture of what I was meant to build. And so I gave myself some time and space to figure out what I was doing next. And so first I committed to reading 100 books a year. And so many of you may have seen me talk about this in my shorts. And through those books, I learned about culture, human connection and psychology, society, and I started seeing the big picture of where the creator economy is headed, and I see how all the dots connect, and many people are completely missing this. And I kept coming back to the realization that the most powerful thing that a creator has in this AI era is their real story and experiences that AI can never replace. And I know that's kind of oversaid, but it made me realize that I'm holding back my own story. And so if you don't follow me on Instagram, I broke my silence about my experience with childhood adversity and abuse, and I committed to writing a memoir, and I know this is going to help my brand thrive for years on. And this book isn't ready yet, but I will say it's coming along so nicely. It's such an amazing story, and I can't wait to share it with you all. The waitlist is in the description. But yeah, the point is that when I did this, I checked in on my past clients because I was concerned if they were leaning into their stories too. But many people, unfortunately, in the past few months have gotten so drowned with using AI the wrong way, and so they're putting out thumbnails and content where it's obvious that AI wrote it. And this is actually causing people to fall further behind because it's breaking trust with your audience, and that is the biggest mistake that you can make. And so for those of you who followed along to my 7-part Aligned Authority series, I recently did this, and this is the framework of patterns that I've noticed from people throughout history who've built something meaningful and who are remembered for making things better in our society. And that's what I call being a creator for change. And isn't that the whole point of why we're doing what we're doing? Putting out content. It's to help us rise from adversity, adversity that we've seen or witnessed, and so that we can be a guiding light and a thought leader for others. And so that's why I'm now guiding people with AI resilience and the best tools and the best practices, because that's the bridge between the philosophy and the present times we're in with AI. Because to be remembered long term and to do good, you're probably not going to get there by not having original stories or ideas and just regurgitating what AI says. What does it actually look like to be an AI resilient creator? I broke it down into 6 pillars, and if you want the full breakdown with how to apply each one to your specific brand, grab the free playbook down below, because there's prompts to go along with each of these to help you implement. The first one is purpose. We already talked about this one. This is about your origin story and your experiences and your mission. Embrace that with all your might. Second pillar is positioning. This is your survival strategy, because AI is already replacing therapists, video editors, copywriters, coaches, consultants, the list goes on. And so if your brand is built around information and services that AI can now deliver for free, you are in a very vulnerable position. So you gotta move quickly. Positioning in the AI era means rethinking what only a human can deliver in your specific niche, and you want to build your brand around your proof, perspective, and passions that AI cannot replicate. And it's going to take some strategy. And again, I go deep into that inside the community. Platform, this is how your voice actually reaches people at scale and compounds over time. Typically, short form content gets you seen, and long form content like YouTube videos and podcasting and any owned media. This is where depth is earned, and this is where you build trust. And this is what's going to be a huge competitive advantage in this AI era. I mean, our short form content is increasingly flooded with AI generated content. So showing up as a human with your stories and your depth, this is becoming rarer now more than ever, and it's something to lean into. Next is people. So this is your owned audience, your community, and also your direct relationships in person. So social media platforms can disappear or you can get lost in the algorithm, but your email list and your connections and your community, those are assets that no one can take from you. Next is profit. So you want to build sustainable, ethical revenue systems and processes that fund your life and your mission. This isn't about aggressive sales tactics or increasing volume. This is about building offers that people genuinely trust and having pricing that brings real results and creates recurring revenue for you that compounds over time. Because the stronger your revenue engine is, the more you can give, build, and contribute to what matters and what you care about. Lastly is processes. This is using AI strategically to handle the mechanical and the repetitive tasks so that you have better workflows and automations, and so that you make more content and more money faster while getting more of your time back. And together, these 6 pillars create something that compounds over time and becomes very hard to replicate and to get forgotten in this AI era. And again, there's a free playbook in the description that comes with prompts that you can plug straight into AI so that you have a clear picture of which of the 6 pillars you are strongest with and which you are leaving yourself vulnerable with. But I'm telling you, AI is not slowing down. The tools and the best practices and just this evolving landscape is going to change rapidly throughout these next few months. So if you want someone in your corner, then the AI Resilient Creator Scholarship application is in the description now. And again, one person is going to win a full annual membership completely for free. Everyone else who applies and qualifies is also going to get something else as well. And again, it takes 3 minutes, so apply before then so that you are in the running. And yeah, this is something that can truly change the trajectory of your brand. And I want to say one last thing. Something that you're not going to hear from almost anyone else teaching and promoting AI. If you don't know, I took the initiative in college to design my own marine biology degree. It was through IU's individualized major program. So believe me when I say I care about the planet and what we leave behind. And I know that there's environmental and economic concerns with AI, but I ultimately believe that AI can serve humanity and not replace it. There is a version of AI where it is extractive and soulless, but there's also a version that amplifies human creativity and connection and contribution. I'm only interested in the second one here, and if you're still with me right now, I have a feeling you are as well. So if that's you, drop a hashtag I'm a creator down below and apply for the scholarship today. I'm super excited for this journey with you. The best is yet to come. I'm so excited. I can't wait to work with many of you and just see where AI takes us. So I'll see you for the next video. Thanks for watching.